Hello. And welcome back. It is Monday, December 30th, 2019, and today's Sabbath School lesson is titled, The Structure of Daniel. Before I begin, it is important to point out that parts of Daniel were written in Hebrew and other parts in Aramaic. The arrangement of the Aramaic section of Daniel, chapters 2-7 reveals the following structure, which helps reinforce the central message of that section, and of the book. A. Nebuchadnezzar's vision of four kingdoms in Daniel 2. B. God delivers Daniel's companions from the fiery furnace in Daniel 3. C. Judgment upon Nebuchadnezzar in Daniel 4. C. 1. Judgment upon Belshazzar in Daniel 5. B. 1. God delivers Daniel from the den of lions in Daniel 6. A. 1. Daniel's vision of four kingdoms in Daniel 7. This kind of literary arrangement serves to highlight the main point by placing it at the center of the structure, which in this case consists of C and C1, in Daniel 4 and 5. In these two chapters, we see God removing the kingdom from Nebuchadnezzar temporarily and from Belshazzar permanently. Therefore, the emphasis of chapters 2-7 is on God's sovereignty over the kings of the earth as he establishes and removes them. One of the most effective ways of conveying a message and making a point clear is by a repetition. For example, God gives Pharaoh two dreams about the immediate future of Egypt in Genesis 41 verses 1-7. In the first dream, 7 fat cows are devoured by 7 thin cows. In the second dream, 7 ears of healthy grain are devoured by 7 thin and blinded ears. Both dreams make the same point: 7 years of prosperity will be followed by 7 years of scarcity. In the book of Daniel, God also uses repetition. There are 4 prophetic cycles, which are repetitions of an overall basic structure. In the end, this structure shows us the ultimate sovereignty of God. Although each major prophetic outline conveys a distinct perspective, together they cover the same historical period, extending from the time of the prophet to the end, in the following order. In Daniel 2, we have the 4 great world empires of Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome, followed by the establishment of God's kingdom. In Daniel 7, we have the same 4 great world empires of Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome, followed by the heavenly judgment that leads to a new earth. In Daniel 8 and 9, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome, followed by the purification of the sanctuary. In Daniel 10-12, we again find Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome, followed by Michael standing up for his people. Now that we have familiarized ourselves with the structure of the book of Daniel, what great hope does the following 3 texts present regarding our long-term prospects as Bible-believing Christians? Reading, Daniel 2:44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Now reading Psalm 9, verse 7-12. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. And he shall judge the world in righteousness, he shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for thou, Lord, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to the Lord, which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them, he forgetteth not the cry of the humble. And finally, 2 Peter 3, verses 11-13. Reading. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Be prepared to discuss your answers in Sabbath school this coming Sabbath. This is Witness Glenn. Stay blessed. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Also, if you would like to know how you can redirect your spending on drinking water to support this ministry, and build the Pilgrim 7 app, a powerful evangelical tool that will be available free of charge to anyone who wants to engage in soul winning, please click on the Life Wada link in the description box.